Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris from GameBuds, and today I'm doing an updated version of how to build a Minecraft concert stage. Inside though. So welcome back to the channel. Let's get to it and learn something new. Hooray! Alrighty my friends, my team, let's get started. So, in case you didn't notice, I am on the city texture pack, alright? With that being said, I have access to blocks that look like this, which really helps the concert aesthetic. So I have speakers, and then of course I have the little monster spawners. It looks like rigging. I like it. This is why I use it. If you don't have that, that's okay. We will substitute that when we get to that part, okay? But for now, let's go ahead. Let's start the stage. What you want to grab first is some gray concrete. If you don't have that, use stone. Just anything gray. Maybe some smooth stone. Things like that can fall into place. Just to look gray. It's going to be for the flooring of the stage. So, if you do have the city texture pack, go to gray concrete. I guess even the regular pack might work. So, just get anything gray. Grab anything gray, and let's begin. Okay, so first things first, it's very dark in here. Don't mind me. I'm going to put some night vision because we are indoors. Alright, so don't mind the little swirly bubbly bubs. It's going to be just how it is because it's too dark in here. But it'll light up with concert lighting, okay? So first thing we want to do is find the center point of our arena. So instead of building the short way, I'm building wide. That way we can make a semi-big stage. And as you can see, I didn't put seats behind it because they won't matter. I put seating stairs in front of it. So, all right, so find your center point. And once you do, with the gray concrete, we are going to go up. Let's go up 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks high, okay? What I like to do is grab any other color, doesn't matter which one, and get the center point of the stage itself, okay? So, with that being said, let's bring it forward from the center point block at least, let's go 10 blocks, all right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, it's going to be 11 long, but start counting from the block right after your center point, okay? So, this is 10 blocks of gray, but you also have the 1 block acting as the center, so 11 out, all right? Next, what we're going to do, we're going to make another center point. Okay, so remove the very tip of what you just did and replace it with any block you want. And then we are going to go off each side. Let's make it a big stage. So let's go 15 each side, okay? So here we go. I'm going to add a little bit more my night vision. That way it doesn't go out on me. Okay, I got a minute. And let's go 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now let's do the other side. Alright, so I've done both sides now. And what I'm going to do is create the big rectangle. Alright, so right here at one of your ends, just go back. Make sure it's just like this. And just connect it to your back center point, okay? Just got to make a big rectangle. This is going to be the flooring of your stage itself. And you guys will see exactly what I mean when we fill it out, because right here is where all the amplifiers and the drums and stuff are going to go. So let's fill that out and then we'll continue on. Okay. So now your stage should look like this. Big rectangle. Very nice, very nice. What I like to do is also grab some black concrete, because down here, we want to fill it in, okay? We don't want people to see what's underneath the stage, so all you got to do is put a layer of black, whatever you have, black wool, black concrete, doesn't matter. Just go ahead and throw something black down there. And if you want, you can make any kind of design on your stage. You can make it a pyramid. You can make it, have little points at the end. So maybe what we can do just to spice it up, let's add a little catwalk, all right? AC/DC style. So let's go about 6 blocks out, okay? So grab your gray concrete once again, your center point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so of course it's not going to be this tiny. What, are they walking the plank? All right, no. So let's go off 1, 2 either side, 1, 2 right at the end, and then let's bring it into a giant rectangle like this. So nice and wide. That way it looks realistic, looks nice, looks good. And then with your black concrete, fill the bottom lining out once more. You know, get some night vision in there. It's about to go dark. Ah. See, down there it doesn't matter because you're going to cover it up anyway. So just go ahead, cover it all up, nice and pretty. And boom, there you go. Now you have a tiny little catwalk. So, very cool. Changing it up a little bit. All right, boys and girls. So something else I like to do for the realism is, of course, like I mentioned earlier, monster spawners. So once you have your stage layout just like this, you want to grab your monster spawners, start at any corner in the back, and we are going to make, you know, the framing for the lighting rig and whatnot, and then we're going to cover that up. So what you want to do, like I said, grab your monster spawner, whichever corner you want. Let's go up about 20 blocks high, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that wonderful 20, all right? So 20 blocks high. At the other corner, you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to go 20 blocks high. Let me see if I can just line it up here. Even if you don't get it right, you know, 20 blocks high on each side, and then what you're going to do is bring it across. Just bring it across on the 20th block. Ding, 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 ding. Good match. Hooray. All right. So that is matching right there. Beautiful, lovely, beautiful, wonderful. And then same thing on the front blocks. You know, go up 20. Match it on up. Just like this. So as you can see, we're making the frame, okay? We're making the frame of the stage. Very nice. Here, let me get the height going. The height train. All right. Just like that. And then one more time. Oops. One more time across the front. Just like so. Okay. So as you guys know, even if it is inside, even if it is indoors, stages will have the metal framing. You know, you got to keep the stage standing up. But what we can do... Oops. What we can do from up top of the stage, we don't have to put a roof in here. We can hang it from the ceiling. We can do whatever we want. But, of course, you know, what I like to do is always build a roof above my lighting rig. It looks nice. It looks cool. So I think we're going to do that with this stage. So your stage should look like this at this moment. And then, yeah, pause it, build it, and let's get back to it. Now that we're on the next part, what I'm going to need you guys to do is bring the black concrete back out. And what we are going to do with this, we are actually going to follow the outline of the stage itself. So not on the stage, you know, like so. We are going to go one block right behind it, okay? So make sure you find a nice little lip like this. So it should be your steel framing. And then one block behind, start with the black outlining. So I like to use Splash Potion of Swiftness. If you look straight up, apparently it gives you more time. So if you look like this and throw one, whoop. Oh, that's poison, right? Oh, no, it's speed. Okay. Yeah, so you get your speed. If you look straight up, it gives you 2 minutes and like 15 seconds. I don't know why it does that, but if any of you guys know, let me know. But see, it gives you 2 minutes and 15 seconds. If you just splash it like this, you get like 30 seconds. So there's a little helpful building tip. It helps when you got to build giant arenas like this. So back to it. We're going to fill out all of the back of the stage. Okay? But do not go behind the metal framing. Okay? You don't have to do that. So just fill it up like this. Giant square in behind. Once again at the top. Don't go behind the framing like this. Stay right under it. Bring it all the way back to make a giant black square. Bring it down. Just like so. And now let's fill it in. I'm going to do that right now. We'll be right back. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Night vision, please. Yes. All right. So we did the back. Do the same thing with the sides. All right. Let's do that real quick. Let's go one back. And then remember, fill in the frame. Okay. So I know we're going to put other things right here off the side of the stage, but this also matters because if you're standing in front, you don't want to see all the seating behind it. Okay. So go ahead. Do the same thing on either side, and we'll be right back with building more of the stage. I hate this building part. Just up and down, up and down. But let's do it, guys. We'll be right back. Okay. Looking good so far. Very nice, very nice. What we are going to want to do is pull our monster spawners back out. Okay. And I would like you guys to, of course, find your center once again. It sounds cool, right? Find your inner peace. You got to find your center block down there. So what I like to use is the anvil. If you just drop an anvil, you can try to line it up. Boom, that's center right there. Right here. Yes, okay. So we found our center block. Let's go ahead and grab those monster spawners and let's bring them across like this, okay? So once you find that center block like we did down there, you're going to bring monster spawner just across like so, okay? And what I like to do, the best I can, if it's even, you know, put 1 or 2 more on either side. So what I mean is, since this is the center block, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So this is 6. Depending on what's on this side, that's how we can find the center. So, all right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stopped on 6. All right, so if we came out from over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stopped on 6, it'd be right there, okay? So it kind of depends on how you build stages. Build it however you want. But for now, we're going to have 1 just down the center, okay? But what I like to do, like I said, is put 3 or 4, depending on how big the stage is. But just like that is fine, all right? So, as you can see, just eyeballing it from here, I think this is the center, isn't it? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, center. 1, 2, 3, 4, and center, okay? So perfect. Find the center. Write down your monster spawner up here. And what we're going to do is build it sideways, all right? So build it to where it touches the other end, just like that. So you should have it like, you should have a giant T shape if you're looking at the stage like that, okay? And what we're going to need that for is it's going to hold all of the lighting rigs. So when we hang chains and lights and stuff like that, it's going to hold it up, look a little bit more realistic, okay? So make sure it looks like this. Once again, find your center point. And from here, you can even drop another anvil, see right where the center is on the stage. So there's the front center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Right there. Perfect. So it should look like that. And yeah, now let's clear up and do the roof. Alrighty. So now that we've cleared out our inventory a little bit, I want you guys to pull the black concrete out. That's all you're going to need for now. We're going to jump up over the roofing right here. And we are actually going to follow the outline, okay? The outline of your monster spawner with your black concrete, whatever you're using. Follow the outline. We're going to fill it in. So when it comes to the concert underneath, you know, you can't see the roof of the stadium. It looks really cool. It's all blacked out, and you only see the lighting, of course, illuminating off the black. So it looks really, really neat. So let's just do that together. I won't skip this part. That way we can just talk. How you guys been? Good? I hope so. Yeah. Well, if you guys are enjoying all of this Minecraft concert content, that's hard to say. Minecraft concert content. Hana. If you guys are liking all of this, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. Why don't I have speed on? Boom. Yes. All right. So it does help the channel. Like I said, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And I think it's been a year now, 2 years. I don't know how long it's been since my first How to Build a Concert stage. Do y'all see how bad it was? Tell people to stop following that one so much. I mean, really don't. I mean, go watch it. But yeah, I've improved. Oops. I've improved since then. So I think you might want to check this one out if you're trying to update your concert building skills. But yeah, I mean, once again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been very, very, very nice. The end of 2020 really ramped up for me. Now I'm starting to gain like at least 10 subscribers a day, 15 subscribers a day. You know, I know it's a cute little number right now, but when future Chris looks back on this and I'm like, wow, you know, sitting at a cool, you know, 99 billion subs, it's going to be like, wow, Chris, you did it. Good job, man. But yeah, please like and subscribe. It really does help. And then also I have a podcast. Go check out the podcast. Links are everywhere. But okay, so your roof should look like this. Very good, very good. Let's get to the next part. Woohoo! Okay. So what I like to do next, before working on the stage itself, you know, down the center, I like to make the giant screens and what comes off the side of it, okay? So once again, grab your monster spawners. We're back to that. And we are going to start right off of the black outline that we have here, okay? So you have your monster spawner skeleton for the stage itself, and then you have the black, which is covering the side. Then you're going to go one monster spawner off of that, okay? So it should be spawner, black spawner. Don't go above it. Stay right aligned with it. That way it's not taller than the stage, you know, or as tall as the stage. So let's do that, and we're going to go off the side. Let's go about 15 blocks to the left and to the right, either side of the stage, whichever one you want to start on. So let's do that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we are going to start at the other end right here and just bring it down. Bring it down to the ground, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay? Other side as well. Bring it down. Just like so. So it should look, let me get back. It should look like this. Okay? And we're going to repeat that on the other side. And it got dark again. Dang it. Sweet. We did that part. Very good, guys. Proud of you. Proud of you. A+. E for effort. Yes. S for satisfactory. Good job. All right. So just like any other concerts, right, there has to be giant screens. And what do I always use, boys and girls? Light gray concrete. Hooray. So I always use light gray concrete. Okay, that acts as screens for me. I don't know why. I gravitated towards that. It's different from the stage's colors, so, you know, whatever. So what we're going to do in our framing, our outer framings, we are going to have 1, 2 blocks of black concrete once again. Okay, so two blocks of black concrete. All right, inside the frame, bring it straight across like so, just like that. Very good. Same thing on the other side. Once again, 1, 2, bring it across. Does that sound like wild thornberries? So just bring it across like that. Very nice. Very sexy. So sexy. Okay. And then with your light gray concrete, let's go down about 6 blocks. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks right through. Very nice. Okay. And then underneath it, get your black concrete out again and create an outline. So those 6 blocks of gray concrete are your screen right there. Oops. Right there. Very, very nice. So let's fill that in, and we will continue on after that. Oh. All right, my lords and ladies. Does your stage look like this so far? I hope so. This is very, very nice. Very good. Yes, yes, fantastic. Something else I was thinking about while filling in the sides here. If it's a little minute detail that bugs you and irks you, these little slitherins right here, fill them in with black, okay? That way you don't have to see, you know, just the black hanging off. Just fill it in. That's fine. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. I didn't even think about that when we were doing it, but yeah, it bugged me after I looked back, or I stood back and I looked at the stage. I was like, huh, I don't like that at all. But okay, guys, good job. Does your stage look like this? I hope so. If it does, congratulations. I'm glad you made it. Good job. So now we can finally start detailing our stage and making it look like a band is actually here. So let's get to it. Sweet, sweet, sweet. What I first like to do, guys, grab some more light gray concrete, please. We are going to build the screen that is on the stage itself, okay? So, light gray concrete, and of course, you know, if it's dark in your arena like mine, keep your splash potion of night vision on. It just helps. Oh, wait, going against my rule. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. So I should have about 2 minutes. Yep. All right, so light gray concrete, find your back center point of the stage. See, if you didn't make the center point, you'd be so lost. Where is it? Where's the middle? Where's I can't find it. But now that we have this, we can find it. So good job. So there's one right there, okay? We are going to go up. That really depends on you because of the drum sets and all that good stuff. So, you know, with the height of the stage itself, I'm going to go up from the floor about 5, 6 blocks. Okay, you know, let's do 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So stop on 6 and then get rid of the bottom 5. Okay, so that's block number 6 right there. All right, so starting from the 6th block, we are going to go out each side, depending on the size of screen you want, how many screens you want. It's all up to you. You know, if you want to switch this part around. But if you're following along to the T, let's go off each side about 8 blocks, okay? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like that. This is obviously the center, same color, but we know it's the center because of our center block. So that's good. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very, very nice. So you should have something like that. See, so if you stand back, you'll see that the screen is actually pretty wide. So that's good. All right. So starting at any corner you want, on that end or this end, we are going to go up. Let's do another 8 blocks, okay? So not starting with this one. Not starting with the first one. We're going to count 8 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. Okay? So that's not too bad of a screen size if you ask me, because, you know, in a bit we're going to be placing the hanging lights. So, you know, you don't want it covering too much of the screen. Of course, it's going to happen, but, you know, you don't want it to be just totally blocked. Okay? So all I did right there was just fill in the square. And boom, there you go. So now let's fill in the screen, and we will return in just a sec. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Very, very cool. All right. Good job, boys and gals. All right. Next, here we go with lighting. All right. Something different. A little bit. Grab yourself iron bars. I like to use iron bars, especially in the night vision, please. Especially in the city pack. It looks cool. So, see? Iron bars hang as the chain rig, you know, that pulls lights up and down. You know, it's how they first set up the lights on the floor, like this, when they're building an arena show. You know, they have all the rigging laid out. They attach the chains to it, very nice and high, and then somebody up in the scaffolding. What? They start to pull it up to the ceiling. Doesn't matter, whatever. But that's what they do, okay? So what we are going to do, I think with the center point right here, we're going to start by placing 2 hanging chains. And then, of course, come on, do it. Boom. A monster spawner. All right. So just like that. And what we're going to do is put 1 and 2 off either side. 1 and 2. And then in the stepping design, kind of like a stair step, go down and then 1 out. So it should look like this, right? Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Just like that. So it should be a total of 5 down the center, off to the side, 1, 2, 3. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, and then 1 more time. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 5, 3, 3, 3. Do it on the other side again. So go out, 1, 2, 3. Out again, 1, 2, 3. And out 1 more time. 1, 2, and 3. All right, just like that. But that can look a little bit stupid if you don't have enough iron bars. So at the very end over here, we're going to attach iron bars from the hanging lights to the rigging up top, okay? That way it looks a little bit more realistic, looks nice. Let's do it again on this side. I hate trying to line it up. Man, it could be a pain, especially when there's a lot of them. Okay, just like that. So you should have a lighting rig that looks something like that, kind of in a you know, like a U shape, semicircle, half circle, whatever you want to call it. Should look a little bit like that. All right, very good. So next, grab your iron bar once again. Don't touch it. Don't move. And you see this is I guess the second block out from the center. 1 and 2. We're going to follow that all the way to the front to this one right here. We're going to hang down just 1. All right, so it's 1, 2, center. Center right there. 1, 2, right here. Boop. All right, so it should look something like that. You want to grab your monster spawner and build across. Make sure it's touching the iron bar just like that. Okay. And we are actually going to do that yet again with the ends over here. So we have the very end of our first piece of lighting rig. We're going to follow it out with the iron bars. Look up, line it up. If you guys aren't too sure about, you know, where the lining is, you can always just build off like this and then just break it later. So, see, it makes it a little bit easier. You know where to find it. Break that back off. That's all good. Good to go. Just like that. Okay. So, this one, you don't have to keep it that low, but that is just a good way to find it just in case. All right. So, we are going to line it up with this one, actually. So, knowing where that is. I just broke the stage. Knowing where that is, I'll fix that. Come on. I don't know why it does that to me. All right. We now have the lighting like that. So we're going to do another 4 just like this one. Is this one 4? Yeah, it would do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The center one can be 5. And it's dark again. So the center one can be 5. That's 4. You want to do that on the other side. So if you want to even start from up here, you're good to do that too. Find it. All right. And now we'll break these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. So you should have some kind of lighting rig. Looks a bit like that. And now let's detail the lighting rig. Okay. So once again, if you're on the city texture pack like I am, I like using chiseled quartz blocks. It looks a little bit metallic, you know, like it would be lighting or something. If you don't have that, that's okay. Just use like use stone, use you know, not bedrock, don't use that. Use polished andesite, something that's nice and gray, nice and dark. You could use black as well, doesn't matter. Use black concrete. But what I like to do when things are, you know, they have like a center point like this, I'll put little blocks like that, okay? Grab a torch, and then boom. It just looks like lighting. You see that? Looks a bit like lighting. If you don't have a nice center point, such as the ones with 4, you just want to throw only the torches on there. Just like that, okay? Let's get some night vision in here again. Whoop. Did y'all guys see how dark, though, it got? Once we light up the stage, it's going to look super nice, okay? But yeah, back to the stage. As you can see, the reason I put 5 here and 3, 3, 3 is because there's a center block on each one. So if I want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that, it comes out nice and even. They each have a center block, and we can put a torch on every block like that, okay? So what I did is in your 3, you put 2, leave 1 in the middle, 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 and then 1 middle, center, middle, 1, okay? So it should look just like that, and now it's nice and lit up to some capacity. But another thing I like to do, think about like when you're at a concert, you know, the concert lights that spin around, they light up the crowd, they're going crazy. That's where pretending what a sea lantern can play as. So sea lanterns, they won't hang off of monster spawners for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Just that's how Minecraft made it, but they do hang off of blocks. So if you want to give it a nice pretty design, you want to hang some sea lanterns underneath. Are they sea lanterns? No, they're just lanterns, right? Hang the lanterns underneath any block you can. So even up here, boop, boop, boop. Just makes it look like more lighting right there. And it comes out very cool. Very, very nice. All right. So that's awesome. Monster spawner. Pull it back out. Let's do some more lighting. I am at the edge of the screen. All right. Finding our center point here, whether that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See that? Right here it's uneven, so we can make it too wide. So just like that. From the edge of your screen to the edge of the scaffolding. Do I keep saying that? Whatever. So you go 1, 2, have 2 in the center, 1, 2. That's how you're able to count it out, okay? So bring those down and line it up perfectly with the screen. We're going to grab our torches, and we're actually going to fill that out so there's more lighting behind the band, okay? If you saw my last Michael Jackson stage video, he actually has lighting like that behind him. You know, so he has a big wall of lights, and it can flash, they can go off, light up the band, light up the crowd. So it's really, really nice to have, and it just lights up your stage quite nicely. So it should look something like that, okay? So once again, it's just 2 down the center, depending on the size of your stage, how fat, how skinny, you know, how tall you made your stage. You can have whatever you want on the sides, but what we did was we made it to where just 2 can fit down the middle like that. So let's let the night vision wear off and see what it looks like. Come on, come on, come on, come on, let's do it. Yeah, woohoo! So it's starting to get there. It's starting to get there a little bit. A little bit. All right. But of course, we have more to do, boys. We're not done yet. We got to do more of the actual stage itself. Let's jump right into that. This is glorious. All right. So now that we know where our center point is down here, we got some lighting going. We are going to start putting our band on stage, okay? So what I like to do, I like to use stone. And the drum set goes on the stone, all right? So you, on your center point, depending on the kind of drum set you want, make sure you make the drums little riser wide enough. So we're only going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks long, but we're going to make it 5 wide. So with this being the center, okay, we're going to add 1, 2, 1, 2, just like so. Make it a nice pretty little square. Oops, nice pretty little square, just like that. Very cool, because I like to have a double bass drum set. So what I use is yellow carpet, any kind of block you want for the color of drum set you want, and iron bars. So double bass. You can put 1 or 2 floor toms on the side. That's all you got to do. And then however many cymbals you want, just go crazy. Just like this. You place a cymbal in between every block, and oops, it got dark. And you can even have a hi-hat if you want. So I usually put a hi-hat right here on the side. It's the smaller one. Okay, you got your cymbals, on the back one, you can maybe make it like a ride, a china. Doesn't really matter, since you have the 3 up front. So there's our little drummer's drum set. Very cool. And we want to give him lighting, okay? So if you want, you can put some lighting behind him. You can put lighting in front of him, just like this. Get some sea lanterns, put them at every corner, just like that. That way he has something and looks a little bit more realistic. Or if you want to go for like a more, you know, technical look, you can grab your blocks again. These are the chiseled quartz blocks. Throw maybe 1 or 2 down like so, and then plop a torch on it. Boop, 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 boop. So you can do that as well. I think with the look of our stage, we might go with that. Okay? So that's very, very cool. Next, what I need you to get, if you're on the City Texture Pack, grab your jukeboxes, all right? And be a jukebox hero. Don't stop it high. So grab your jukeboxes. If you don't have the City Texture Pack, don't fear. Chris is here. What I like to use back in the day before I had the City Texture Pack, I had black concrete. And, of course, everybody knows stone buttons. All right. So this is what I have on City. You know, very cool. If I have any guitarists out there, what's the little box that goes on top of your amps? Like with the tubes and knobs and stuff? That's what that acts like. But if you don't have that, that's okay. 2 black cubes, and then boom. You put a stone button on it. Why did it do that? Oh, weird. So you put stone button on it, and it looks just like the amp. Okay, so it still looks like the speaker inside. You can still slap those on top. Sometimes I actually use this, even though I have these, because bands don't always just have a straight up amplifier, you know, such as this one. So this one actually does come in handy sometimes. But like I said, depending on what you have, the texture pack you're on, use your jukeboxes, okay? And if you have to, black concrete. But what we're going to do here, right behind our second light. So it's drum set, and right at the corner, you're going to put the light, another light. Right at the corner of our outer light, we are going to add 2 jukeboxes that are 2 wide, 2 high. 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. Again on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that, okay? So usually you'll have the bassist, the guitarist, of course, singers down the middle doing his thing. All right, so for stage design, we're going to put 2 just like that. And to light up a little bit more of the stage, to make it illuminate a bit more, grab your glowstone, grab some gray concrete, that way it matches the stage, and right behind your amps, throw down some lighting and hide it, okay? You can even do the same thing Your choice if you want. You can do the same thing on the drum set. So you can, right where the drummer would sit, throw down some concrete, just like that. Some concrete, some glowstone. Cover it with the carpet. So now, as my light starts to wear off, my night vision, we can see what the stage looks like just a little bit. Okay, so see that? It's nice, it's illuminated, it's looking pretty, but we're not done. All right, so now that it's still dark, grab monster spawners. What I like to do, this gives it some effect. Underneath your screen, we're going to go and put some lights down here, okay? So you're going to want to skip one and then add monster spawner. So have one gap in between your spawner and your screen. Bring it all across to the side, just like that. And if we can, we're going to do every other one with the torch. Just like that. If it doesn't work, you know, just fill it in. But because of the size of the stage, it did work, okay? So that's going to be more lighting to light up the band, get the crowd going, light it all up, and it just looks very, very, very nice. Something else that you could do is do the same thing up top. Grab monster spawner, leave a gap, bring it up top above the screen, and you can do the same thing. This one you can fill all in, okay? It's up top. You can't really see it, but it gives it more of a look just like that, okay? So that is actually looking very cool. Our stage is looking great, guys. Good job so far on whatever you got. Hope it's coming out just like mine. But all right, so that's something right there that we can do. And yeah, it's looking mighty fine, mighty fine. So let's do some more stage decorating, and then we'll work on the sides over here. Okay, let's get down to it. What I need all of you fine gals and guys to grab next: iron bars. Get them out. Get them back out. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. All right, grab your iron bars. Down the center of our catwalk, or if you didn't want to build it, just down the center block. It doesn't matter. We're going to follow it all the way to the end, and we're going to place 1 and 2 iron bars on top of each other. This will act as your microphone stand. All right, in one of my recent videos, my Metallica video, I did say that glass panes actually do the job too. So depending on the kind you want, you just stick one down like that, one on top, and it actually stands just like a mic stand. So it doesn't matter what kind you want. They both work perfectly. So, you know, just go ahead and do it however you choose. But that's what I did. So right behind every microphone stand, we are going to put glowstone. You have to illuminate your singers and your microphones, and it just looks a little bit nicer, okay? So for the sides, we're going to follow the last amp. So we have the 2 amps. We're going to go right up to the edge of the stage. Okay, right here. This is where you want to stop, and you're actually going to put the mic on. You know why? Oh, you know, we can put it at the end. We're actually going to put the glowstone here. You know why? Because the backup singers, okay, the guitarist, the bass player, they have to sing as well. Or if the, you know, if you're a pretend singer, if he's a guitar player like James Hetfield or Paul Stanley from Kiss, you know, they can move around, jump to different microphones. So let's do it again. Up. Let's do it again. 1 and 2 at the edge of the stage. Illuminate it from the back, and there you go. Okay. So as you can see, the sides of the stage are looking pretty dark. So depending on how you want to decorate that, you can do whatever you like. Okay. If you want to put more blocks with torches on them, you can do that. If you want to, you know, maybe hide some glowstone behind it, you're more than welcome to do that. Do whatever your little heart desires. It's totally up to you. This is just a basic how to build a stage video. You know, of course, updated because my skills have gotten a little bit better. But like I said, it's totally up to you. So I think for now, we're going to stop on the stage stuff, and we're going to get to the screens and the sides. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now that we're ready to do this, we are going to grab our torches, boys. All right, what I like to do is behind the stage, I always like to hide torches. So just go ahead and cover only the top. That's all you got to do. You don't got to do all the bottom. Just cover the top, because from the front you can't see them, but it illuminates quite a bit. It looks pretty good, and you know, you get that look of like the screens could possibly be on. Okay, so that's only from the back though. What we want to do up on front, we want to add a nice design. Okay, so there's still lighting everywhere. Okay, But from the back, you do have some lighting back there. It gets it nice and bright in the back. But of course, above your screens and below them, you still want to add some lighting. Okay, so go ahead and pull out your chiseled quartz again, and we are going to see if it all lines up perfectly, which it does, just like so. And we are going to throw on a torch onto each one. Okay, so it's more crowd lighting if you think about it. We'll let our night vision run out. That way we can see it. Come on. Yay. All right, so that's more crowd lighting up there. Come over to your other side. Oh, and you see how the torches behind kind of illuminate the screen just a bit. Looks nice. We're going to do the same thing right here. Boom, boom. Oops, I missed. Boom, 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 and boom. If you want to do the same thing underneath, you're more than welcome to. Totally up to you. I think I will. Right under the screen, I'm going to put some lighting down here. It's very dark. I apologize. Just like that. It's however you want to build your stages, guys. However you want to do it, you're more than welcome to get slammed my head into the screen. You're more than welcome to get creative, of course. So just get on down to the nitty-gritties. Dang it. Okay. So just like that, if we stand back, we're at the show. Look at that. Boom. Boom, 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 bam, 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 okay, I'm sorry. All right, let's get to the speakers. Well, this is it, boys. Final thing we got to do on our little stage. If you enjoyed this, please, once again, like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. But here we go. All right, grab your jukeboxes, grab your iron bars, and also grab some torches. All right, we are going to follow the outlining of the screens. And what I mean by the screens is like they're monster spawners. So we can hang the amps as high or as low as we want inside an arena. Doesn't matter as long as you have the room. But we're gonna follow it right to the side. Okay. So let's go off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you're off 4. You're gonna break the 3 and leave 1 hanging. Let's make these 3 wide. That way, down the center, we can hang an iron bar. Check it out. So if we go 1, 2, and 3, it's just like that. We can throw some torches behind them. We're going to do the stepping design again. So make 1 step forward, just like so. 1 more step forward, just like so. Okay? So you have 1, 2, 3. But on the 3rd one down, we are actually going to bring that down 6. So starting with this one, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wait, did I count her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then 6. Sorry. Whoop. Sorry, counted it wrong. Okay, I lost track. I was thinking about something else real quickly. I was like, did I miss anything on the stage? Stupid. Okay, so you should have 6 down. Boom. Beautiful. My counting got so lost. What was that? All right, so boom, there you go. All right, and then going back inwards, you're going to do the steps again, okay? So it should be step, step, down 6, step in, just like that, okay? And you can place the torches wherever you want. Just make sure it illuminates nicely. I usually like light up the back. I go crazy on the back. So whatever you want, go for it. This is your design, okay? But it's going to look something like that. Then, like I said, with the iron bars, we can hang it from the ceiling nice and pretty. Bing, bang, boom. Bada, bada, boom. And now we got hanging speakers. Just like that. Okay. So, I mean, for I guess more of a realistic look, you can put scaffolding up top. You know, you can put monster spawners on your ceilings, make it look like it's actually hanging from something. But this is just a simple design. It's how I've always done it. It doesn't really matter, and it's fairly simple. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Break these. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go a step out. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hooray! So that's 6. Get it down like that. We're going to light it up on the back before we do the in steps. All right, just like so. And now we're going to go in. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. Oh, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll put the edges. Don't matter. There we go. Grab your iron bars down the center. Up to the roof. Okay, go. Oh, come on. All right, hooray. We did it, boys. We created an indoor Minecraft concert stage. How beautiful. How wonderful. That looks very, very good, guys. Good job, good job, good job. I have more indoor concert stage designs I'd like to teach you how to build, but this was just pretty much bringing the stage from outdoors, putting it in, if it's in a big enough arena. You guys know what I'm talking about. And it came out wonderful. Look at that. So very good job, guys. Very, very good. I'm proud of all of you. You know, round of applause. Round of applause for my peeps. Very, very good. Well, I'm so glad I can be your teacher once again. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Go check out my first ever how to build a concert stage video. I'm sure it's in a playlist somewhere. You can go see it. It's at about 31,000 views. Not too shabby. So if you guys did enjoy that, I hope you enjoyed this. I got more to come. I'm going to be putting out other how to build stage videos, you know, from actual bands. This is just a custom stage, so it's not particularly linked to anybody. It's a custom stage build, however you want to build it. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Live streams coming soon, new videos coming soon, more podcast coming soon. If you guys ever want to drop me a donation, you're more than welcome to. I would appreciate that. It really does help. You know, so you can support the podcast that way. There is a donation tab. I would really, really appreciate that. Please go check it out. We do have 3 episodes out already. 4th one on its way. And yeah, by this point, hopefully, if you listen to this in the future, hopefully Game Buds is still kicking. If you listen to it sooner than that, you know, thank you so much. Thank you for being here now, then. You guys are amazing. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Oh, please, please. Oh, stop. Oh, okay. I'll sign your baby. Okay. Hello. hello. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.